Hello and welcome from Istanbul. The Conrad Istanbul, with its more than 550 rooms, was built in 1992 and had its last renovation in 2016. The Conrad is located in Beşiktaş on a hill and offers therefore a great position for amazing views onto the Bosphorus and the Bosphorus Bridge, as you can see here from the windows next to the elevators at the highest floor. The architecture of the building follows an S shape and therefore looks very impressive from the outside as well as from the inside. It can make you a little dizzy just looking down. This review will be quite a bit longer than our usual standard, since this is by far the most amazing and impressive stay we had in our travel history up to now. The lobby area already gives a foretaste of the quality of this 5-star hotel, and that will not be disappointed. This time we reach deep into the special effect box to visualize a size comparison of the rooms as we walk by. And most impressive, of course, our room, the Ambassador Suite located on the 10th floor. When you come in, you don't even know where to start. Directly to the left and right, there are 2 rooms, which we'll check later on. In the main room, there is first a conference table to discuss important affairs of state with your embassy colleagues, or to play a game of poker with your friends. And in the background, the Bosphorus Bridge. This view is absolutely breathtaking, and I could watch it forever. In fact, I did almost nothing else the whole day. The second part of this gigantic room is the living room area. From the conference table you can move on with your embassy colleagues, since there is still enough place for 6 people on the couches. Here you can relax while watching a movie all together. And in the background, the Bosphorus Bridge. Now you take your most favorite colleague and invite him to a gin tonic for a private discussion. And of course, you look directly onto the Bosphorus Bridge. This is a very nice place to sit and enjoy this overwhelming view. Well, what's next? We had many important discussions. I need to take some notes and finish some work, so go into your working area. Not super large, but sufficiently big, and I don't have to say it, with a direct view onto the Bosphorus and the Bosphorus Bridge. And what do you do with your colleagues in the meantime? Of course, you send them out onto the terrace, which is sufficiently large for 15 to 20 people. Fortunately, you have a remote control to unfold the sunshade automatically. Just some side note in between. Of course, your drapes and your curtains are also motorized. While we are waiting for the curtains to close and open, a short story in the meantime. We had to fight hard to get the Conrad Istanbul Bosphorus bear, who just relaxed on the seat behind me. But when we asked at the front desk to get it and told them our room number, it was a matter of minutes before the bear arrived safely in our room. Thanks for that, we really appreciate it, and we are sure he will get along with the Conrad Singapore bear and the Conrad Bangkok elephant. But now back to our fictional guests on the terrace. While they wait for you to finish work in your working corner, they can lie in the lounge corner and enjoy a cocktail, stand on the large area for an interesting discussion, or take a seat at the table. From here, they can enjoy the view onto the Dolmabahce Palace the historic city center of Istanbul, and of course, I don't have to say it, the Bosphorus Bridge. I guess you were not sure if you can believe me, but yes, here it is. The Bosphorus Bridge. We haven't even seen half of this incredible suite yet, and a few highlights are still to come. And it really doesn't matter if you stay here with your embassy colleagues or just with someone you like to relax with and enjoy this unforgettable experience. Next room, the kitchen. This room has even a separate entry so that your butler can directly access the kitchen from the outer corridor. Here you will find your bottles of water and the usual amenities for tea and coffee. Moreover, the minibar is a normal fridge here, and under it there is also a freezer. Fun fact in between, the usual room rate for this room is 3,000 euros per night. Yes, I just said 3,000 euros per night. But the minibar is not included. Let's go on to the next room, the bedroom. I knew that there was still missing something. Basically the smallest room in the suite. The terrace and even the bathroom are larger. But you have everything here you need. A small table, a sofa, a very comfortable bed, a wireless charger, and something you really don't need here, a TV. And they knew that and put it aside to give you a clear view from your bed onto the Bosphorus Bridge. We have already been to some hotels with special views. The DoubleTree in Kuala Lumpur is highly recommended. Also the Rome Cavalieri, part of Waldorf Astoria, offers incredible views. But here it was different. You were much closer and forgot everything around you. The sightseeing was shifted to the terrace that day. Let's come to the next room, the bathroom. The bathroom has two sinks with two large mirrors above. Due to the current situation, all towels are disinfected and packed in plastic foil. Next highlight, the walk-in shower. Here you find a normal shower head on the wall, a rain shower on the ceiling, and you won't believe it, a waterfall shower on the other wall. You have enough space for two people who are also supplied from different showers at the same time. There is also a bathtub in addition to the shower, with a jacuzzi function of course. It offers a lot of space also for two people and is a little elevated in the room. The water is supplied from a tap that stands freely in the room and is therefore another impressive design element. In addition, also here there is a remote control with which you can raise and lower the blackout shades on the window. And when you raise them, you have a clear view onto what? Onto the Bosphorus Bridge, of course. I still can't get enough of this view from every single room, and I guess you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice still now when talking about it. Of course, we are not finished here yet. In a further separé, there is still the toilet with bidet. Nothing spectacular here, but enough space for your privacy moments. Finally, we've already seen the TV in the mirror, which we also know from the Waldorf Astoria Berlin. And a full amenity set is also available. Hairdryer, a shopping bag and other amenities are in the wardrobe next to the bathroom. So what's next? As I said in the beginning, there are 2 more rooms directly next to the entry. Here again, a reminder of the size and shape of this amazing suite. On one side, there is a long winding corridor with a makeup mirror and place at the end. From my point of view, not very useful because it's quite dark back here and a brighter light source for makeup seems to make more sense. But what do I know about women and makeup? There are also some wardrobes where you can also find the ironing board, and the safe. And finally, on the side opposite, the guest toilet. Quite generous in size, and with a wash basin. And that's it with a tour through this 3,000 euro suite. So, what else can you do in this hotel? You could spend some time in the executive lounge in between. It is located directly above the lobby area on the first floor, which can also be reached via the elegantly curved stairs in the entrance area. Currently just open for 2 hours per day, but with a real nice selection of food and beverages. Some impressions of the snacks we had here. If you're still hungry or not drunk enough, you can also go up to the bar on the 14th floor with indoor and terrace seats. If you look for something else, you can also spend some time in or at the pool and enjoy the weather here. Or you can spend some more time in peace on your own terrace and watch this wonderful play of light and shadow, which is reflected on the houses just before sunset. And if you look west over the city, you can also watch the sunset in Istanbul live from your terrace. Finally, the sun has set, it is evening and dark, and you are still a little hungry? Sure, you can go to a restaurant, but what place would have more flair and be more romantic than your own terrace on the 10th floor with a clear view over Istanbul? So you order the dinner at the room service and have everything delivered to the terrace. I don't have to say that everything was super delicious. And finally, it is time to go sleeping, and from your bed you can enjoy a last time this astonishing view onto the illuminated Çamlıca Mosque and the Bosphorus Bridge. Good night. But wait, we are not done yet. Some impressions from the breakfast location in the restaurant on the first floor are still to come. It was a served buffet. The selection might have been a little smaller than in former times, but it still was very large and you had everything from cold cuts to hot meals and from salty to sweet. A lovely finish of an absolutely amazing and wonderful stay. There is not much more to say. Conrad Istanbul Bosphorus, we award 5 out of 5 diamonds. Thank you and goodbye. You're Alex from GajaDreams. At the end, let's have a final view of the heavily trafficked Bosphorus, a little southwest of the Bosphorus Bridge.